Hi everyone. And we have a quite weird circumstances here. So anyways, there is a whole invasion in the gym. So the entire gym, they had to turn off the lights because let me show you this is what is happening. So it doesn't seem that dramatic, but all those little things are literally invading the entire gym. We don't know what is it. We don't know what those flies want. They don't seem biting or anything. I just came here to the gym to do some training, but yeah, essentially, yeah, I don't know. They're everywhere. Like it has a little body, big, fairly like wings. Like yeah, they're everywhere here. But yeah. Anyways, just eat them all. Yeah, the guy here, the reception guy, just walking around, vacuuming all of them. I guess they're attracted to lights, but I don't really see them being like on the other side. I just see them flying around the gym. So I don't know what is that. what they want. I don't know. I guess I'll do my training here because it's the stuff it's so dark inside, and I was originally planning to do like a proper boxing training. Now I don't know, might do some shadow boxing, something, but gotta warm up a little bit. Anyways, this is the wing. Like as I said, fairy-like wings. This is their wings, and they seem to be very fragile. They don't really fly properly. They just being all around, and guys trying to get rid of them, vacuuming all of them, but they just keep coming in. Wow, weird. But yeah, anyways, the class is still going on. Guys are still training over there, and they're doing their stuff, you know. Anyways, the weird things happen sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know. Again, for the new people, there is literally an invasion. Some sort of flies are literally invading the entire gym. So we had to shut down the lights to like look at this, like this kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. They're just all over. Definitely was not in my plans. So I finally recovered from a couple days ago. Like I was very sore. I rested yesterday because obviously I was sore. I'm coming to the gym and there is literally a fly invasion. But yeah, so I don't know. Listen, maybe we close it, just close the thing entirely and they stop flying in. What do you think? Or no? No? So what is that? Huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah, anyways, it's fine. Yeah, they're like literally just flying under the feet. Again, there are more people watching now and they might not understand what's going on, but look at this. So it's not that aggressive, but it's literally the guy is vacuuming these things. So the entire gym is full of those. I don't know. Do you know what is this? Do you know what it's called? This fella is missing one wing. But yeah, they have like a fairy-like wings, and they're not very stable. came out of nowhere. We don't know what they want. And yeah, basically, it's messing a little bit with the training. The guy's having a group session here still. I love their dedication. They're still having their kickboxing class going on right there. But yeah, what can you do? Yeah. But okay, well, just gonna do same old work, nothing extremely hard today. So I usually start from the shadow boxing anyway, so I can just do that right on the spot. Fortunately, I have a little light coming from the street. We had to shut down all the lights here. But yeah, anyways, boxing training. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to do some heavy bag a little bit later. But right now, it's just gotta warm up a little bit. It's a little bit better situation with those flies. But I don't know, guys. If you know what is that, just say it. It looks like a dragonfly, but it's not a dragonfly. They're way smaller and doesn't have a dragonfly body. It has similar wings, and they're flying like a fairies. You know, they're not very they're just floating, and yeah, they're quite annoying. You know, like they're. I don't think they're biting. I think they're harmless, but at the same time, it's just quite annoying. You know, you're training. They're sticking to you. You're stepping on them, and there's so many of them, like it's not even funny. Focus on the boxing, stop talking, respect the sport. Well, fair enough, good point. But I'm still wondering what's those things. I'm really genuinely curious. Anyways, everyone is doing well. Guys doing a good job. Not stopping the class, working on the thing. So the shadow boxing, last time I was working on the nuances, like a little details to the style that I'm using. I was doing like a shape shifting, like a stance shifting in a combination, like for example, like 1, 2, coming in, boom, cutting distance in an orthodox way. Again, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously more body movement. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Changing the positions. A lot of jabs. Bam, bam. Stomach jab, head jab. Uppercut, hook, roll. And because I was saying last time that I want to master a little bit more of the southpaw. This is southpaw, that's not orthodox. It might look like orthodox, but it is a southpaw stance for me. I gotta work that right hand, right jab efficiently, because everything else feels comfortable. Like even throwing left cross from the southpaw stance feels natural, but the right jab doesn't feel natural, that's for sure. So I gotta work it up. So yeah, hope you're doing well. Let's cut more angles. That is a good point. Well, I'm not doing anything extreme right now, okay? So how you would do cut angles, like, you know, you can do a lot of movements, like, okay, moving like bum, 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 da, 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 angles, bum. But, okay, that's easy to do just in the shadow boxing. What I think it really works is when you Get in the position, really picture, being there right in front of your opponent. For example, you do combinations like you adjust conventional, traditional combinations and 3-4 punch. For example, like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like, a traditional offense. But what if I do with angle? 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the beginning, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the end, I leave. I'm already out, like I'm moving diagonally, and I'll leave that last cross there. So for me personally, those kind of those ways to cut the angles work better than just move like all very freestyle. I prefer keep my hands up, like even catch the pom 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 pom. Keep those hands up and use them to reflect the punches. Yeah, just to get better. Anyways, I'm probably gonna do more of the back later. Just gotta let the class go on first and finish them their stuff. Props to them. Like those flights, like it's funny. People were literally doing the combinations, and those things were literally sticking everywhere, and they were just kept doing it. So good job, for guys. But actually, let me grab my skipping rope. So I'll do more of the rope skipping here. You're supposed to hear me quite well in my microphone, and yeah, just gonna grab the skipping rope and do both. So a little bit shadow boxing, footwork, a little bit rope skipping. So yeah, apparently those things are attracted to the light. So now that we don't have light, okay, what's going on here? Okay. Okay, I'm glad that you're having conversations here. Guys, feel free to engage and talk to each other. So, yeah. Anyways, rope skipping. Let's see how it works. And now it's raining, so I think it's supposed to calm those flies down. It's a weird day, guys. I don't know. There's something odd about today. Hello, buddy. Fly away. Oh, man, shit. I was just saying that fly away if you don't want me to kill you with the rope, and it literally cut it in half. One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So like counting, shifting, leaning both directions. Usually I have music on and I just follow the tempo of the music. Whew. I'm shadowboxing right now too. Oh, good for you. Great to hear that. Ah. Okay. Let me just clip up my hair. It's better, huh? You see? The wings. Yeah. They like fly like this. Anyways. So, okay, well, let's just work on the footwork then. Since I'm here. The bags are still busy. Just 1 second, guys. I'll just wrap up my hair. Bonjour. Hi. Oh, okay. The shoulder should be for like a Evander Holyfield. Well, anyone is keeping it like a different style. I like to keep my shoulders up. Like, you know, some boxers are like freestyle, you know, like sleeping under, moving, It's not my style. I like to use my hands, and it's not just, you know, being covered and hidden in the guard. It's more like when I throw the punch. Like you see, this is how I like to throw a punch. I'm not throwing a punch like this because I'm shorter. And what I would want to do, I would want to do upper angle. So if you see, if you're taller, you go like this, okay? You can work. Someone really shorter, like bum 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 bum. You know, like you can work like this. When you're shorter and you have someone taller, you're like bum bum bum. You know, like boom boom boom. So your punches are directed there, and it's good to cover yourself up. Well, at least for me, that's how it works. Well, if you're talking to my husband, calling him a keyboard warrior, I've seen you being some beef guys, but please don't do that. He's my husband, and he's been doing proximity wingsuit flyer. He was literally jumping down from the mountains, doing the most dangerous stuff, one of the most dangerous stuff in the world. So none of the fighters has been seeing that kind of stuff that he did. And yeah, he trains boxing with me now, and we do that together. Gonna get my daughter to subscriber. Good, that's cool. Thank you. Hi, everyone. He's undefeated and amateur. I don't have a professional record, and I have more unofficial fights than official ones. So you can consider me non-competitive. You know, I'm preparing to get to a competitive level. So I'm training for it. It just today is not one of those days. Like, you know, sometimes things happen, and you do a little bit of technique, you know, you do a rope skipping, a little bit footwork, you know, you're still flying even though it's raining. Okay, so I bounce quite a lot, but I don't bounce necessarily all the time. It's just on the training, I'm really teaching myself to, actually, I'm gonna take off my socks. I don't have boxing shoes here. I haven't trained with the boxing shoes in a while, so I'm basically training bare feet on the mats, like pump pump. And the friction is quite good. Pump pump. So just learning to pump 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 and spinning around. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, spinning around, doing like a side step. These things I try to practice, get better at, and It all takes time. You know, sometimes you don't need a heavy equipment. You just do footwork, you do rope skipping, you do stamina training. You throw some hands, do some shadow boxing, try to make it smart, and that is already 100 times better than doing nothing. What I learned in my boxing classes in the gym is never use communal gloves. I think all of us had the story, like at least one story with those gloves. First of all, they stink. Not a lot of gyms have them sanitized. Here, they rent them out and I don't know, I think they're cleaning them, like they have the exchanges, so every time they take it out, clean them up. Most of the gyms I've seen, they just have it in the box. You open the box and it's like a otherworldly stink coming from that box, and it's always better to have your own gloves, that's for sure. Okay, I'm 25 years old. Okay, so another thing, you know, about shadow boxing, that, well, to me it works. I like doing it, not just throwing fast hands, you know, like ta 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 ta. I like throwing impact combos, like I would do like boom, 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 like really explosive. It's like ta ta ta, like, you know, for example, and moving, for example, the kind of stuff, you know, like bah, 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 bah. Like really, like I feel the shivers coming in my body, like it's like whoever did that, whoever does it, that's the similar way that I do, they will understand what I mean. Do you train yourself or YouTube? I've been training with the coaches, and I've been training with national team before. But so for years now, yes, I've been training myself, pretty much, especially now, and it's a foreign country for me, and that's what I do. Okay, guys, but please, you know, I just ask everyone, stop beating against each other, please. Okay, doesn't matter whoever said what, who is lying or not. Like, I think you should be truthful to yourself first of all. If someone is lying about their record and all that kind of stuff, I mean, you're lying to yourself, okay? But please, just stop that, okay? Let's not attack each other right now. We're here to be respectful, but obviously also, I mean, if you claim something and people ask you a question, if it's true, you also have to respond, because otherwise, well, you know, people that's a tendency. People are not going to believe you unless you at least give a response. We're not even talking about proving the fact. At least giving, if you don't give a response. So let's kind of move on from that, okay? Is that a boxing gym or Muay Thai? It's MMA gym. It looks like Muay Thai, and they have Muay Thai classes. They have boxing classes, kickboxing, BJJ, and general MMA classes as well, combined. Okay, I'll keep going, guys. Okay, drink a little bit more water. It's kind of nice to train in the dark. It feels interesting. Okay, so working on the simple punches, but try to move. Now keep the hands up. Like always keep them in front. Don't drop. I'm not dropping here unless you are on a safe distance, you know. Otherwise, keep them up. For example, one thing that I'm looking forward to get back to Georgia and do like a pad work and sparring, technical sparring. For example, you catch the punch first, and then you like, so you reflect it like cut, pum pum. For example, pum pum, like. So you're not just throwing, bam, bam. You do catch, bam, catch, bam, catch, bam, catch, bam. So catch, throw it, catch, throw it. You know, simple things like that always help. You know, you just work up on it gradually. Okay, we'll keep scrolling up. Most champions are southpaw. A lot of champions are southpaw, but not more, because statistically southpaws are less. That they're way more less southpaws than the right hands. So statistics doesn't work exactly the way you say. Not gonna work in a street fight. We're not here for the street fights. There's a rule for street fights. Avoid a street fight. Carry a gun if it's possible, if it's legal. You know, don't try to engage in it, because you never know. That's dirty. It's dangerous. It's unnecessary. We're here for the sport, guys. Chat's a bit sour today. I don't know. It's quite rainy. The day was been quite odd for me as well today, so maybe, I don't know. It's okay, you know. Sometimes we're sour. We gotta be able to cheer each other up. About Khabib, what can I say? I respect Khabib. He's one of the GOATs. Best thing to do is walk away. Yeah, like try not to engage in a street fight. My name is Diana. Okay, but I'm actually thinking, let me just check something, okay? So you see it's quite dark, but there are no flies anymore. And I'm just thinking you can see properly. I think, sorry guys, I'm not gonna mess with you. Yeah, just trying to set up the thing. Okay. Do you see me properly? Does it work properly? I'm waiting for an answer, because we have lights off, because we had a fly invasion here. Like literally thousands of the flies were flying inside of the gym because of probably light attracted them. So yeah, just let me know. Okay, that seems good. That means I can do the back work. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, can you decrease the volume a little bit? Yeah, thank you. Okay, getting some water. My skipping rope, and gonna put on the gloves now. Okay, here we go. This guy is kicking quite hard on the other back. Props to him. Oh, okay. Leo Tapuria is smart. Yeah, he's a smart fighter. And he has a smart team as well. How many years have you been training? I've been training for many years. A combat sport specifically, I started from 15. Now I'm 25, so it's been like a 10 years on and off. Now I'm trying to get back to competitive level, you know, in all parameters. Okay? Let's see. It's funny, someone drew a face here. Okay, so probably one of the coaches while doing a personal training, they drew a face to, you know, to aim to the face, but that would be too short. This is like a short person. So in my case, I would want to aim higher. But okay, let's just start easy, you know, like boom, you always use jabs, like boom, you know? And as much as can, you know, you can do like a check jabs, a little bit lighter, boom, faster, lighter. Don't put too much energy. But I believe that they should be strong and they should be powerful. Like if you really like that is more impactful. And then you like switching senses. That's one thing I want to do every now and then. Okay, so here, just basic 1-2, standing quite far from it. So I can stand here, try to not do the comfortable range, but my point is to step further, hop in, like I do like the phantom step, kind of like, and in the end, I leave that hand out. Even though it might not be always a punch, I just still leave it outside for the safety purposes. Okay, my husband says, say BS in the chat and you will be kicked like anti-Islam and he's BS. Okay, so that was probably someone saying something. Guys, pretty please, don't be sour, be respectful. Like, ask questions, feel free to ask questions, but if you're gonna break certain, like a normal behavior rules, yeah, we have absolute freedom to rather hide you from the channel or time you out. Okay, but keep scrolling up. So these backs are quite good for uppercuts, like a upper head uppercut. So for example, pump, pump. So as I said, if you notice, I try to keep myself covered and aim slightly through the angle. You know, there is no point. I've been taught all my life to work like this, and there was just no use for it because I'm too short. I used to be too short for a higher weight class, and even for the flyweight, I would be not that tall. It's great to see somebody training hard. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll keep going up, keep training. So jab, hook, uppercuts, okay? So I'm working jab, you know, you can put it in the first step, cross, stomach, and then pa, pa, pa. So if you see, it was not long, it was hopping in, almost like a pushing into with the jab, and then from the closer range, getting in. So again, working, boom, 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 boom. So I kind of jump in straight away. Again, let's work from the distance, like, boom. Those are not impactful, they're just kind of like, you know, boom, boom. Cut the distance, get in, throw those punches. Okay. Okay, keep going, guys. Again, sorry for the lack of the light. We turned off light because there were so many flies and they were attracted to the light. And so we got to do something, and yeah, so we gotta train without the light for now. Okay, so now working head, and all of a sudden changing to the stomach, okay? So, so changing upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower. It's okay. It's a good way to get used to it like this. We can add up the right hand or back hand as well. You would do like bam, bam. So it's like bam, 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 bam. I fell in a little bit, so gotta be careful with that one. Again, jab, jab. Stop the stomach, like really laying in, and then coming up. It can be hook, it can be jab. So it's like bam, bam. Okay, bam, bam. Okay, and bam. Same, but again from the southpaw. I gotta do like a proper gradual work, guys, because I'm not a southpaw naturally, but I really want to add some elements to my boxing, some certain combos that switch stances. Pum pum pum. Yes, that's what I do. Yeah, there's a difference between MMA gloves and boxing gloves, that's for sure. No, I'm 25, guys. Did this most work on creepy Indian man? I think if you have an expectancy, like if people don't expect that from you, like first few seconds might work against pretty much everyone, but then you gotta run if we're talking about self-defense. But in the sports, you're competing with against the same gender, same weight class, and you pretty much are close in your advantages. It's just about who uses what. When are you fighting Katie Taylor? I love Katie Taylor. Would love to meet her, get to know her. Her coach is her main coach is actually Georgian, by the way. And I'm Georgian too. I'm from Georgia, same country as Mirab, Ilya. I'm from the same country, Sakartvelo. But Katie Taylor is heavyweight. She's heavyweight. She's like a 65, 66 or something like that. I would be like 50, 51 kgs. Okay. Keep scrolling up, guys. What's the best way for me to improve reflexes? Well, you gotta train reflexes. You gotta do a specific training and exercises that helps you catching the ball, for example. You know, trying to hit different targets with the boxing, for example. Just train certain movements, 1, 2, like the back and forth, side to side, then cutting angles. Just repetitive. Keep training and training and training, and gradually it's gonna start getting better. And yeah, you're gonna be able to do that freestyle. What's your name? My name is Diana. Georgian, let's go. Train with Mirab. Well, I wish we have a common acquaintance. Like we've been quite friendly. So that guy is with one of his team. Like he's living with him in US, and he's also Georgian. So we know some common people. Like Georgia is such a small country. It's just, especially in the community when you're fighting, boxing, wrestling community, just know each other, guys. Just hearing you're from Georgia adds more point into the cardio. You gotta train cardio, let's be honest. Yes, there might be some genetical things, but you gotta train cardio. And I'm training my cardio, trust me guys. One of the things I'm prioritizing is my cardio training. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, again, let's move a little bit. Okay, further distance. Oh, light up. You sure they're not gonna fly in? Yeah, let's see. Да, посмотрим. Let's see if they're gonna fly again or not. But Because man, that was something. Can put it here. Like this. But yeah, it seems clean. Hope those bugs are not gonna fly again. I'm Georgian. I have some Slavic roots indeed, but I'm Georgian. Where did you learn English? By myself. 5 years ago when I was pandemic and I decided to change my life and make it better. Okay. I'll repeat one combo that I did yesterday, and like I always start from the distance. Like here, I'll stand here. So it's like you're not just working here and just start working like that. You know, you kind of need to fill the range and create that range. So there's some combos you can do this way. For example, first part, I'm just gonna throw the punches in the air. You see, I don't even reach here because it's gonna be a second part. So I'm like 1, 2, then I go sleep, and here I'm already bam, bam in the range. Go sleep, bam. This is one of the combos I like and really want to work on as much as possible so I can really efficiently use it. Like bam, 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 bam. And you just lay down. I kind of do it comfortably. So you do like 1, 2, 3, bam, bam. And you see, my hand already landed. I just can literally land on the person, switch the stance, bam. One more punch from the angle. Speaking of the switching the angles, guys, this is one of the ways how you can do it. So again, like okay. Ooh. Yeah, my neck is a little bit tight. 1 second. How to increase stamina at VO2 max training, burnouts and interval sprints. That's the best for the stamina, for the combat stamina especially. Readings for careful or injuries there. That's true. That's true. I always stop where I feel something major, that something is really off. I stop my trainings. I don't care what anyone says or what anyone would say. I'm like, I feel that it's getting fucked up. I'm stopping it. And so far, fortunately, thanks God, didn't have any major injuries yet. No hand drops. You will see that most of the boxers and fighters who do that for years, they just quickly put on gloves. We do wrap hands when it's like a sparring, so when you do that for a long time, and hand can get twisted. Like on the back, it's more like it's not moving, you know. You getting used to it. With the sparring partner, they can reflect your hand. It can be twisted. Your wrist can be twisted while punching. So on the sparrings, it's better to do it on the heavy back. Like I got used to it. There's certain position I punch in, you know, punch like this, keep it strong. We were looking one way to throw the punch, and this is interesting. Like if you do it this way, you cannot. Like if you position your thumb like this instead of this, like this, it's breakable. This, like you don't have to pop it out, but just put it like here. It's like, try it. You cannot really break that wrist. It's just a human's wrist anatomy works that way. Okay, keep scrolling up. Someone said Philippines. Oh, my one of my favorite boxers of all time is Manny Pacquiao. It's a great human being, great boxer, great hero. Okay, again, working same combo. You know, like I'm bump, up, two. You know, just working bump, bump, boom, 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 boom. Drop my hands, not the best idea, but at this point when you're bam, 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 already here, you know, you're already kind of pretty much protected. But though, it's better, in my opinion, it's better to keep your hands up pretty much all the time. Get used to that, like, bam, 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 bam. Drinking water. You have a fighting record? No, not professional. In amateur years ago, I think I had less than 5 fights for sure. I didn't have that much official fights on the competition. I'm national champion in Georgia. I definitely won. Had a couple fights there. And I had a lot of open ring tournaments and sparring. They're not official records, they're just we were doing that for the practice in the region. And never did professional boxing, but now I'm kind of looking forward to potentially do professional boxing. So training for women, the entry level is 2 minutes, 4 rounds, 2 minutes. So basically amateur 3 rounds, 4 minutes, 2 minutes each, and like entry for professional, it starts from 4 rounds, 2 minutes. You know, it's a good way. It's a good point to start at. You gotta have a good stamina for it. That is like a priority right now. Yes, I'm doing like the technical work, power, punches, all that kind of stuff, speed. But I have like a separate days where I really train my cardio and I just progress gradually. Around is 3 minutes. For men, yes. For women, it's 2 minutes. Some people don't know that, but you can double check. Southpaw orthodox. Orthodox. So this is orthodox. It seems flipped in the live streams, but this is my left hand, this is right, and this is my southpaw. So one thing I'm trying to do, I'll show you that combo. So on the back in a bit, I want to do 1, 2, and then I switch straight away. Boom. So this is how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I haven't seen many people doing that. I've seen some people like Crawford. It comes to my mind, one of the first people switching stances. I think Roy Jones was switching stances. Bernard Hopkins were switching stances. You know, some people switch stances too often. Sometimes they do just occasionally. To me, I won't necessarily do like different stances. It's more like using like something unexpected. You know, working on the orthodox and then bump, bump, and all of a sudden just switching, going different angle with the, you know, different position and stuff. So yeah. It's also on Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. That's a disaster. It's I definitely wasn't happy about it. But props to Tyson. He's such a good shape in his 60s. Like in the ring, what he did, that was completely staged. But if you look at his training and pad work, the guy's doing better pad work than a lot of boxers still, and he's 60 years old. So I was happy to see, since Mike Tyson is my #1 all-time favorite boxer. Hey, do you train? And so on period days, yes, sometimes it can be day one that's heavy, and even they're trying to do something, walk, you know, even train with my brain. You know, sometimes you don't do movement, but you train in your head. But then you train, as a woman, you train on periods because you gotta be great. You gotta be at the good point at your lowest. When you're at the good point at your lowest, imagine you are way better at your highest. So that's my attitude towards the female training. Have you ever had to take out a man with boxing? No, I'm not doing the street fighting. I'm a lady. I avoid them. I can tell she's passionate about it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Dan, respect you. Thank you. I respect you too. Everyone who respects me, I respect them back. Thanks for answering my question. You're welcome. Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. Like, Gervonta Davis is way too small for Jake Paul, so that would be hilarious. However, Gervonta Davis is one of my current favorite boxers, like stylistically, style-wise. Like, I love explosive boxers. I love impactful boxers, like with a great technique, but also very, very strong impact. And yeah, basically, I know that was there talks about Paul versus Joshua. I think that was at least rumors going around. I respect you as well. Thank you for your help and advice, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and respect you too. Okay, keep going. So, like, bum, bum, bum. So, you see, I'm not just going forward. Angles, bum, 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 bum. That would be like, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So you see, even, I don't know, like it was just improvisation. I tried to get more fluent into switching, and I'll tell you, it might seem okay, but my right jab is not on point. Like, I don't feel like I'm able to use it properly. But it's a matter of training, guys, as I said it many times before now. Are you an amateur fighter or this is for fun? I'm actually looking forward to start a pro record. So I'm just training to kind of be ready for it. So whenever I started talking about it, you know, potentially doing, organizing my first fight, I want to be ready, you know. I don't want to start from the point that, oh, I'm kind of ready. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm showing that, I'm sharing that with you on my YouTube, how I prepare, what I do, what I prioritize, all that kind of stuff. It's actually fun. It's quite fun to switch stances. I'm not gonna lie. Interesting feeling. Never did that before. It's like a new thing to me. Okay, so it's like would be like 1, 2, bum, bum, bum. Well, it would cut the distance quite a lot. So when you like a phantom step, it already cuts distance quite a lot. And for shorter boxers like me, that's one of the priorities. But also when I'm like 1, 2, bum, bum. That's like, you see, I don't even have a space here, so I gotta start further. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing, you know. I don't know. I would love to try it on the actual sparring, like a light technical sparring. See if it even works or not, you know, because you gotta try to do some things, but you also need to see if it actually works or not. You look like a Becky Lynch from WWE. Anyone else seeing that? Everyone's saying, I think most of people say that I look like a Becky Lynch. I don't see the resemblance, I'll be honest, but yeah, quite a lot of people say that. Okay, keep going. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough spot for me. And it's like feels weird, you know, I kind of need to get proper sense. Bump, like I don't have a sense of jab. Yeah, I gotta work on that one. Chat. Why is she quick as fuck? I don't know. I'm lightweight and I'm working on my speed and power. That's why I guess. I still think that I'm not that there yet. We'll see. Makhachev definitely has chances. Makhachev was one of the current greatest fighters. One of the top in the pound for pound. Undefeated record for many years, and yeah, it's not like I don't underestimate like we shouldn't underestimate GDM, but Makhachev is strong pretty much in all aspects, so we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Someone said but GDM is not easy. Yeah, let's not underestimate that guy. He just grind it up there. All from Australia. Hi, Australia. What boxing style do you not like but appreciate how effective it is? Not liking it, maybe not using it, and I think it's like Mayweather Philly shell style. Like I don't do this. I don't do like just doesn't work for me, but it is very efficient for some people. You know, I never said that it doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. And probably if I train, I can get there. I can use it. But why would I do? Like to me, this is kind of like you make yourself unless you kind of go out and do that successfully. You kind of lock yourself in a position, and not everyone is a Mayweather. Not everyone is a good defensive boxer. So to me, I would just lock myself in a position where I'm here, and it's so easy to lock me here. When I'm not even standing like this, I'm standing like almost half frontal, and when the way I do it, because here it's just like shorter range, like I don't have to rotate way too much on my hip. And also for the switch tensing, it's like pump, you know. For moving like this, it's like more efficient. So I'd rather move all directions, cut all the corners rather than stick to this, okay? So yeah, I think Philly shell is not personally my favorite because I just cannot really use it. Ilya and Makhachev, that's a fight that everyone anticipates. I hope that happens one time. Ilya is definitely another. I would say for both Ilya and Makhachev, they're gonna be maybe one of the hardest matches, and they know each other. They know that. They both say, well, Makhachev was saying here that doesn't want to waste his time on this moment. Ilya, from the other hand, is literally moved up a weight class. Obviously, he was tired of cutting weight, but also he moved up to the weight class to face Makhachev, which he very vocally expressed. But then Makhachev, also because he was tired of weight cut, he went up So yeah, Ilya is definitely wanting to fight him, and he knows that that would be his hardest fight, but he's excited about it, I think. Well, like Volk is like one of my favorite fighters, and again, maybe comparing to Ilya, like age-wise, and it just like Ilya's heavy punches is just something out of this world. But Volkanovski is a tough fighter. He's heavy puncher. He's very high IQ, very smart. Like, and with Makhachev, like he was like, as you were saying, it wasn't that easy for Islam to deal with him. So whoever is a hard puncher, then a harder puncher than Islam, he always gonna struggle with them. With them, he always have to make sure he doesn't let them get in to just land those punches in the best angle. So, but Makhachev has all the equipment and skills for that. Like he knows how to work on distance, he knows how to do the stance, defensive stance, he knows how to wrestle, grapple. Like he can. It just kind of depends where essentially who's gonna pull their rules in the game. My post-training meal. Not only post-training meal, my general meals is trying to do natural foods, high fiber, high protein, moderate amount of carbs, well balanced. That's it. Vitamins, minerals, like full in rich in micronutrients. Vietnam is perfect for it. It's very good quality of food here. Планировала ли Раскольникова бить старуху заранее, или он убил ее случайно в порыве гнева? That's a question in Russian about the Dostoevsky «Преступление и наказание», the Crime and the Punishment book. Is asking, was Raskolnikov planning to murder the old lady, or he did that in the affectionate, in the moment of anger, of affection? He was definitely planning, but he had this inner war with his own совесть. I don't know how it's in English, like his like voice that tells you that it's bad, and also with like guilt, and also with fear of being caught, all that kind of stuff. It's very complex philosophical question, guys. What's your MMA got? Mine is John Jones. Like few, I mean, I like GSP, Demetrius Johnson, John Jones in his prime. I like Georgian fighters. There some other fighters I like. They're not considered to be GOATs, but they're very interesting, prominent. So yeah, just right now there are like many, and it's hard to talk about everyone. Obviously, the most famous ones, and who has the craziest records and craziest achievements, those are the famous ones, and they're like for majority, those are the favorite ones, and same for me as well. Alex versus Ankalaev, who will win? Well, if Alex gonna be with the same attitude like he was, I love Alex Pereira, one of my favorite fighters, but like the last fight, he wasn't. Yes, and he did all the takedown defenses. He did that successfully, but striking-wise, like didn't want to be there. So I don't know. I hope he readjusted. Like he's gonna be stepping the octagon with different attitude. Otherwise, maybe it might be time that it's time for him to retire. It's sometimes fighters get to that breaking point, and he's not that young. Mo, she's from Georgia. That's true. Hi, Malaysia. Hi. But guys, okay. I think the gym is closing now. It's 9 p.m. here in the evening, and yeah, what can I say? It was a little bit weird. Like I came in and there was literally a fly invasion in the gym, so they had to turn off lights. So I came in, did completely different stuff that I had planned, but I did at least something, worked on some stuff, and I'm quite happy about it. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to live stream pretty much all my trainings, and also your support, your subscriptions, your likes, your super chat donations, all of that is are very helpful for the channel. I appreciate you all guys just being here and, you know, being engaging and being positive. Nina drama is a curse. Whoever she invites, they always lose. Again, she seems like a sweet girl. She's sweet woman, but too goofy, too silly to me. Like representing like a sport. I would love to see someone more knowledgeable about MMA actually. Even it doesn't matter man or woman to me. Someone entertaining, but also like not that goofy. I think it's like a little bit way too goofy. Otherwise, I think she's all right. Life count is decreasing. Start training. I'm finished my training, and it's okay. Sometimes this is how algorithm works. It just peaks and then it starts decreasing at some point. So, as I said, thank you for being here, guys. I'm gonna go. I have some other stuff to do. It's been a busy day, busy few days now because we're preparing to move we're gonna go to Kuwait soon. On the 27th, we're flying to Kuwait for months, and there are going to be some very interesting stuff going on there, and then back to Georgia. So our trip is going on. Unfortunately, the Vietnam chapter is going to end soon, and yeah, I mean, keep following me on this journey, and you'll see where we will end up. Bye to everyone. Have a good day and good night, and I see you in the next live stream. Ciao.